58. Why, your mama got so many boyfriends. She got a big old void that needs to be filled. No, I'm not talking about her genitalia. I mean an emotional void that she need filled, stupid. Besides, we all heard about her sexual affirmation surgery and what it feel like to have two daddy. And what it feel like for your daddy to now be married to a man. It's got to be a huge adjustment for your original daddy, married now to a man who has a whole lot of boyfriends. Excuse me if I get too personal, but aren't all your dad's boyfriends the exact same ones he had when he was a she? 59. I hear your mama writes children's books for the Japanese market to help Japanese parents teach their kids to enjoy eating raw fish with sticky rice. Oh, Dushi-san, may I suggest humbly a pen name for her, since her word usage is very repetitive. I believe Dr. Sushi would be very fitting. I saw pictures of your mama when she was a cheerleader in high school. She had a fantastic bubble butt. Now that butt would have to be described as a couple of wrecking balls, looking to do some serious demo work. 61. Your mama had her 3 kids with a combined IQ of 100. When she and one of those 24 guys who could have been your daddy was making you, she must have been silently praying to God. Oh God, oh God, oh God, where was I? Oh yeah, oh God, please let me have a child with an IQ equal to mine for once. She got her prayer answered. With your 3 brothers and you, IQ combined, the tally was 102.5. You thought they'd call you Deuce and a half, because you pooped your pants so much, didn't you? Number 62. The entire neighborhood has been hearing a rumor about your mama when she weighed a quarter ton, buck naked, and fell out of a 10-story office building window and landed on the face of a young Scottish-Italian boy's face and just mangled the kid's face permanently. Fortunately, the kid's jaw completely broke your mama's fall. What a miracle! While bystanders tended to the monster-jawed kid, your mama just slithered away like an anaconda if anacondas 98% of their weight in the belly. Afterwards, your mama climbed and broke every ladder step in doing so. The corporate proverbial ladder. Meanwhile, the little boy grew up to get fired from the Tonight Show. 63. The neighborhood has really gone downhill. Weirdos are running amok, especially at night. But if I hear your mama has bought a gun to handle all the peeping toms, yep, the whole neighborhood is betting on your mama to catch them perverts and by gunpoint force them into her house and make them finish up what they started. Oh yeah, if the pervs were looking for excitement, a gun up their butt should give them what they're shooting for. Number 64. Your mama should never have said on the local news station, women should never run for the office of President of the United States until they can develop the skill set that it takes to see if the toilet seat is up before they plop their fannies down in the toilet. Yep, your mama showed she was a traitor to the female causes when she tried to prove her point by adding, we all take a dump and sit down to do it. How many non-cross-dressing men do you know who run all around constantly suffering from the anxiety of accidental putting their drunken ass in the toilet bowls, H2O? Tell your mama, her common sense probably a little misogynistic.
E. Giving permanent refuge to every group of people who, wherever they come from, you know, who would rather run than fight for a better life in their country, and the securing of their rights, you know, whenever there is trouble, is going to go a long way towards achieving a fully integrated, multicultural, sissified military. Shit, we in America will really need peace then. I see myself as American. As long as we don't go to war with Russia, I'm gonna be, even if it's as captive, a good American. So let's see the niceties continuing on of all cultural infusion being bestowed upon America by the numerous ethnic groups coming. Driving, driving a car like you're a blind rickshaw driver is a major cultural contribution in the fast lane of the freeway. Ever notice how culture makes some people drive more boldly and faster in a parking lot than they do on a freeway? Is it so that some people drive on a freeway for the sole purpose that they can't resist anything free? G and G. It used to be that gut check meant you examine yours or another's inner strength. But with our new breed immigrant, that's kind of funny, kind of fancy too. New breed immigrant, he is using his guts as a contraband containing pouch. Contraband containing pouch. Well, that's really putting your body to good use. Some of them wonderful new immigrants need surgery to remove the this body fanny pack. They forget to remove the drugs out before they swallow them. We are getting a real shortage of geniuses sneaking into our country nowadays. Yeah, a real shortage of geniuses. The geniuses don't seem to have to sneak into another country. You ever notice that? It's the opposite of geniuses. They're sneaking into country, good country like America. And they tried to sneak into Russia too, but well, we know how to control immigration in Russia. You have no idea how to control immigration in America. You should purchase our expertise. H. The overt non-use of over fully half of the syllables available to each and every democratically elected English word is not culturally distinguishing in a positive way, but it is destructive of the environment, not of its own free will, that contains that which is left of my forefathers' culture. And the culture of the forefathers of this country. People who can not use more than one or two syllable of the 3 to 5 to 6 syllable word. No, that's not culturally distinguishing when you you destroy word because you don't have brightness to speak all syllables. Yeah.
To Christ on his second coming, hopefully you won't say, hopefully you won't say,
and the water, try not to walk on it too much. It's polluted and will blister your feet.
To a person who has just been informed he is a victim of downsizing by you. Remember, a lot of people out there have combat training as a postal worker. You shouldn't say,
You're right. I shouldn't call it downsizing when it is really cost-reducing measures. Are you more comfortable with you are fired, or we might say you have to let you go. We have to let you go.
To your girlfriend who scrapes the plastic off of her Tupperware to remove every itty-bitty remnant of 2-week-old refrigerated food to serve you, be extra sure not to say,
Heel is $12.50. Say the joints in your arms and wrists. This should cover all the money you think you're saving from doing that from now until the end of 3 more lifetimes. Give or take a decade. What? Come on, I was just kidding. Don't go into your room. I'm sorry. Babe, my food's all over the floor. Look, I'm sorry. I've got tears in my eyes and everything. Look at all this food she ruined. This still looks edible. Yep, and so it is.
in a time warp you're sharing with Christopher Columbus and his crew, who have put you on a wooden plank. You don't try your idea of comedy.
Land! Made you look.
To people who try to euphemize you to death with unwanted pies, pleasantries. To people who try to euphemize you to death with unwanted pleasantries, you shouldn't say,
Spread your cheeks just a little bit more. And when you hear a loud, cheerful kabooming sound, look around if you still can and see if you can come up with a nice way to euphemize what you're seeing flying through the air.
To a convenience store owner, you shouldn't say any of these mean things.
A. What's your last price on this bag of chips and soda? Oh, too much. You try and cheat me. B. I'd like to buy something in your store that actually has a price already posted on it. You have a phobia against things like price stickers? C. Which one of these dust-covered packs of Twinkies is the freshest? With Twinkie, no matter, you say? What a salesman, you ought to go into the auto business, you'd make a mint. No, sorry, I didn't mean to infer that one in the auto business could print up his own money when I said you'd make a mint. D, that's right, I no likey, I go. If paying twice as much for a perishable food product that is 3 times staler than is supposedly permitted by law is what I have to do as an individual to prove I'm not prejudiced, then my flat-faced sales tax cheating seller of fungus-infected food, I will take a pass. I take business elsewhere, maybe to America if I can ever find it again. E, all of the above, if the store owner's hand is under the counter, my friends.
To a woman who is carrying a 50-pound bag of used disposable diapers, you shouldn't say,
You must be training for that new job opening. Oh, the one for all the neglected plants of the world, Fertilizer Santa. Or did they change the name of that position to St. Nicholas T. Poo-Poo?
On charity in foreign countries, you shouldn't say,
It's the right thing to do to give people in need a helping hand. But when they're done eating the flesh off all of it, that shouldn't be it.